Okay, so now what we need to do is take our images and we want to clean them up, enhance them, and prepare them for our video generation. Now, this isn't a required step, but it's recommended when you're dealing with AI images that you want to fit better into your video generation. And the reason being is because obviously AI image generation still isn't perfect, but it's good enough that we can use for video generation. So you want to make sure that your images are proper, they're appropriate, they don't have any significant flaws in them, and that'll help feed into a better designed video, a better designed final product, which is what we're aiming for. So we're going to go ahead and go to canva.com. And when you're at canva.com, and I'll provide the link, you have a couple of options. So I have a premium subscription with Canva, but even if you don't, you should be able to access a free subscription for a month, which is great. Canva offers that to new users, so you can try it out for a month. And you can also access a lot of the free features without applying for a subscription. So it's up to you, but personally, I have one, and it's your choice if you want to get one or not. I don't advocate for it. As you'll find in all my courses, I always advocate for free resources. So we're going to go ahead and click on create a design. Okay. Now, once you do that, there's several options. The one that I've already selected is custom size. And the reason why we need custom size is because we're looking to modify and enhance specific images of a specific size. So here, the size of the images in terms of the pixels, the dimensions, are 1368 by 768. So we're going to go here, 1368 by 768. Okay, and those are pixels. We're going to click on create new design. Perfect. So now that we're here, what you want to do is upload whatever images you want to work on. So we're going to start with scene one. So let's bring over scene one here and see what we want to do. So the first image that I said I want to enhance or modify is this one right here, where we saw some unneeded, where we saw some text that's not really supposed to be there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. So once it's uploaded, I'm going to go ahead and just click on that. And there's my image. You want to take the image and fit it all the way through so that it's flushed. Perfect. And then at this point, I'm going to show you how to edit this image so that you can remove this jargon on the bottom there. So what you'll want to do is, in order to get rid of this jargon, you're going to click on this image and basically click on edit. And then under edit, there's this Magic Studio. So what you'll want to do is click on this Magic Eraser. So this does require a premium subscription. However, as I mentioned, you can try a free 30-day trial. So you're going to click on Magic Eraser. And then once you're here, you're going to want to highlight what it is that you want erased. So in my case, I'm going to bring this over. What I want to remove is this stuff right here. So I can essentially adjust my brush size, so something around there would suffice. I'm just going to highlight the stuff that I want to get rid of. And then once that's highlighted, all I need to do is just click on erase, and the Magic Eraser will kind of get rid of it, and it'll be as if it never existed. And as you can see, it basically filled the picture in with, in this case, grass that will just kind of merge well with the photo. So this is great. And that's really it. So at this point, you can just save the image. So I'm going to go ahead and click on share, go to download, and PNGs definitely recommended because it's best for complex images. And I'm just going to go ahead and save that. So just download it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that for other photos that we would like to enhance or modify. So let's try another one. So I'm going to go back to scene one here. And let's go through the images and look for imperfections, look for flaws, anything that you want to adjust, remove, so on. So again, there's some jargon down here. I'm going to get rid of that. So we'll adjust this one. let's just take a look down here and see what else we want to remove. So I don't like this bread here. I think it's unnecessary, so I'm going to remove that as well. This image looks fine. This one looks fine as well. This one is okay. That one is also fine. Okay, so all the other ones seem to be okay. All right, so we have about two more that we need to adjust real quick. So let's go ahead and grab them. So it's going to be, I believe, this one as well as this one. Just take those images and drop them right into the space here, really anywhere. And then you can see that it's uploading. Perfect. So then we can just go ahead and delete this image and bring in our next one. So again, you just want to make sure that you fit it properly. Okay. And again, we're just going to do the same thing real quick. So we'll bring in the magic eraser. So I'm going to click on edit, go to magic eraser, and just remove that stuff real quick right here. Click on erase. Perfect. That's all done. And I'm going to go ahead and save this image. Everything else looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and download that PNG, save it. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and delete, move on to the next image. And in this case, I want to take this. This one is a little bit more involved because there's more stuff that we need to remove, or at least more. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Magic Eraser again. You want to increase the brush size here a bit because it's a bigger item. So I'm going to select all of this and let's see if it can get rid of it and kind of fit it well with the existing image. So I'm going to click on erase and let's hope for the best. There it goes. How beautiful. And that worked pretty fast actually. So that looks a lot better. I don't mind this other stuff in the back because I mean ultimately it is a village, but it was just that, you know, that kind of like that bread in the front didn't really fit well. So this looks really good. Let's go ahead and save this. So I'm going to click download. Okay, perfect. And we'll do like one or two more. So let's try a different scene. All the other images on here are good. So what you're going to want to do obviously is get rid of these images and then bring in the new ones, the revised ones into this folder. So we're not going to do that right now, but that is something you'll need to do. So you just grab it from the downloads folder and bring it in. So for scene 2, let's go through and kind of just scan and see if any of these images need to be modified. Okay, so I don't know what this is right here. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, looks like, almost looks like some kind of weapon or something. So I'm not really sure what that is, but we're going to get rid of it. Let's see. So I also want to get rid of this, looks to be like an H written on Maya's hoodie. So I want to get rid of that as well. And besides that, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's grab those two. I'm going to go ahead and grab the two images that we want to modify. So it's going to be this one. And then the second one is this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop them in here. Let me delete this photo from Canva. And I'm going to start with my first one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this and make sure that fits in well. This is a quick modification. And in this case, I mean, the main tool that we're using, the main AI tool in Canva that we're using right now is Magic Eraser. There are other tools that you can use, but for what we're doing here, Magic Eraser will basically be the main feature that you're going to utilize. So you're going to want to zoom in a little bit and just select this piece here. We want to get rid of it. So you can just highlight around it and it should do the job pretty well. So let's see if we get it on the first shot. Sometimes you do have to do it more than once. In this case, it left a little bit of residue. So I'm just going to highlight over that again and click erase one more time just to clean it up a little more. There we go. All right, so that looks really good. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay. And then we have one more that we're going to do right now. So let's delete this image again. Go to uploads, click on Maya, open this up. drag it across. Okay, and once we've done that, so what I want to remove here is this writing on her hoodie or whatever it is. I don't like it. I don't think it fits well, especially for character consistency, where you want the clothing to match as much as possible throughout your images. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Let me increase the brush size a little bit. So you want to just get rid of all that stuff. Okay, so just make sure you highlight it the best you can, and let's hope that it works. Hopefully, the AI will understand what you're trying to do. So it may or may not work on the first shot, but let's give it a shot. Okay, well, that actually came out pretty good. I'm gonna just go over this once more to make it look a little better, but I think we're getting pretty close already. All right, let's see if that gives it to us. So that's pretty good, actually. You know, in the grand scheme of things, that looks a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Just download it. And there we go. So we just updated a couple of photos for our scenes. You're going to want to do that for the remaining scenes. I'm not going to go through the rest of it right now. I just wanted to give the main idea of what needs to be done with Canva and utilizing the Magic Eraser tool built into Canva. As I mentioned, you can get a free 30-day subscription for Canva on here. And there's a lot of other features in Canva that you can just utilize for free, which can help you enhance your photos in general. So I recommend that you do this before you begin to utilize your images for video generation. But I'm going to go through and complete the rest of the scenes and enhance the ones that are required. And then we'll be ready to begin utilizing these images to generate videos for each of our scenes.